Okay, now I'm going to explain something to you real quick. I do read at the top who this is for, and this is for Ken Webster. Now, Ken, from here, I have not read this. This is a request, and I have not read it. So I do not have a clue what's going to follow. Just know that. So this is like a conversation with me and you, Ken. Okay? Cool. All right. So Ken, this is booked by, Christian Webster, his son. Yeah, you could have been his brother, his son. I guess you could have been his wife. I don't know. That's all's fair in love and war. So, but you're his son, and this is good. And then underneath where the names are, there's these little boxes, little white boxes. And in the box, it says birthday. And right next to it, and I haven't figured this out yet, and I've done over 300 of these. Right next to it, it says, another little white box, longer, it says pronoun, exclamation point. He, him. I'm not, because somebody could have called you Ken, and that could have been short. It's not. But for the word Kennedy, and Kennedy could be a girl, because I see a young lady named Kennedy who does the business news every day. And so, but it's not. So they don't actually know, and that pronoun thing could be wrong. Yeah. So anyway, it goes, no real request. Just say whatever you want. I am, because it's a conversation. So Christian, it's a conversation. And feel free to join in with me and Ken anytime you want. Oh, you are. Because Christian is talking now. No real request, just say whatever you want. Okay. My dad's birthday is 11/11. Christian, congratulations. Because, Ken, your son has not done what the last three I've just finished have done. All three of those have been late. Today's the 16th of October. The 14th was somebody's birthday. The 13th was somebody's birthday. And the 14th was somebody's anniversary. Now, Christian figured this out. There's a 5-day time period which this could have happened. So if those people that were on the 14th had backed it up and done the 9th, booked it on the 9th of October, I would have gotten there by the 14th. Your son booked this, had to be on the 9th of October. That's 5 days later. Today's the 9 and 5 is 16. 9 and 7 is 16. Oh, so you're someone who booked it on the 11th. I flunked math today, and I'm really good at it. So just say whatever you want. I am. My dad's birthday is 11/11, and I'm not going to read the next one because I saw the word, and we have a lot to talk about. Before that, we talked that word. So let's go here. Let's get this out of the way real quick. Now, Ken, you may find this to be silly, immature, and any other word that you can think of in that realm. But I like it, and it's fun, and you'll know why in a second. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christian. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday!
Yay. All right, Ken, now you got it. I know you figured it out by now. Why did Meatloaf do that? Hip, hip, hooray. I sang a cappella, happy birthday to... I'm a little hoarse today because it's allergies. And I didn't warm up. And doing these, I never warm up. But as the night progresses, my voice gets warmed up because I sit here for hours. So, the reason I do that is not only to have music to go along with it, but I found that by chance. I mean, just by a streak of luck. And I played it, and it went, happy birthday, hip, hip, hooray, hip, hip, hooray. And I thought, yeah, that's perfect. And one day, I have all these things lined up. A lot of songs, Eddie's stuff, happy birthday, stuff from Bat 2, some other stuff sitting in there. And one day, all of that disappeared. Now, Batted to Hell and All Revved Up and anything, but they're easy to find. Happy birthday, I couldn't find it. I don't know how long I looked. So I brought my wife in, and both of us looked to find that for 5 hours. That's 10 man-hours looking for happy birthday, for that. And I just went, stop, this is stupid. And she went, you're right. I said, just forget it. She went, yeah, okay. And so I didn't have it, didn't have happy birthday. So I said, okay, let me just go find one. I clicked on one, I went, no, clicked on one other one, and I played it, and that was it. So at me, after looking for I don't know how long, then my wife and I looking for 10 man-hours, we gave up. In 35 seconds, I found it again. Okay, I felt very stupid at that point. So anyway, your birthday's 11/11, and then it says, he is a big fan. Now, I would say that people write that on every request, and you hear that all the time. Somebody comes on a TV show, a live TV show, and the people, the presenters go over and they go, or the host or whatever, and announcers go, we're all big fans here. No, they're not. And that word's thrown around. So, but I believe when I get it here, that you seriously, Ken, are a big fan. And that word belongs in the Bible. It deserves a word with true reverence. And just needs to be celebrated in such a way and not thrown away. And I believe so many artists throw that away. Because when somebody actually tells you, and that Christian said to me, Ken is a big fan. That deserves a lot more than just to be bantered about and thrown away. So Ken, I appreciate the fact, and you have no idea, that you are a fan. And that will remain with me forever. And I thank you very, very much. Now let's go on. All right. Portrayed Eddie from Rocky Horror when I was a kid on stage. Okay. I'm going to look you up on, not now, but I'm going to. Because I don't know if you actually did a real production of Rocky Horror Show. Not the picture show, Rocky Horror Show. And in the stage production, you should have played Eddie and Dr. Scott. If you were in a shadow cast, you would have only played Eddie. But, because I did the LA production for 6 months, and I was Eddie and Dr. Scott. I played the Broadway production for the entire run. I was going to do it for 6 months because that's as much as I do anything, play. And that's why I did so many in New York. I didn't, some only lasted a weekend, and that's all they were booked for. And like Hair, for example, on Broadway, I was going crazy in New York. I didn't get it. I'd only been out of Texas for 3 years. You expect somebody from Texas to understand New York? No. When I first got there, Ken, I asked my friend, because they kept telling me that all the hookers were on 8th Avenue. And we were in a production on 47th Street between Broadway and 8th. And I was in a hotel on 48th Street or 49th Street. And so every day I came out of the hotel, turned left, walked down 8th Avenue, 2 blocks to the theater, turned right, I was in the theater, just a little liquor store down. And so I didn't ask him about any cash, guy's a good friend. I said, where are the hookers on 8th Avenue? And she goes, are you kidding me? I said, no. So we went out on 8th Avenue, and she goes, you don't see any hookers? I said, no. She goes, okay. You see that woman over there with that really short skirt, those big earrings, and that halter top, and the hair all out, and all the makeup? That is a hooker. I went, oh. So I started looking around, and I went, is she a hooker? Yeah. Is that one a hooker? Yeah. I said, is that one a hooker? Yeah, it's a hooker. I said, are you kidding? All of these women are hookers? She went, yeah. So what did I do? I walked across the street to the corner where the girl with the short skirt, the big hairdo, the big earrings, and I said, excuse me, do you mind if I ask you a question? And she looked at me and went, no. I said, you're very young. She goes, yeah. She's been on 8th Avenue for a long time, being that tough. I said, I don't mean this to be rude or insulting or anything, but I just want to know how did you become what they tell me you are? And she goes, what? And she started getting angry. I said, don't get angry. I'm not that old, and I just wanted to know why they call you hookers, and I want to know why you're here. And she calmed down, and she turned out we were the same age, and she came from a broken house with an abusive father. I mean, we went around the corner. I bought her some coffee at a diner, and we sat in there and talked for a half hour. And I said, you want me to pay you for the half hour? She went, no. I said, well, thank you. I know now. I said, if there's any way that I can help you, I'm over here on 47th Street at the Biltmore Theater. I'm in the production of Hair over there. And she went, oh, you're in Hair? I said, yeah. She goes, oh, I went to see that. I liked it. I said, do you want to go see it again? She goes, yeah, I would love to. I go, I'm leaving 3 tickets for 3 different performances for you and a friend. So I'm leaving you 6 tickets for 3 separate nights. And I said, if you want to come backstage, feel free. I did. I never saw her again. And I didn't go out looking for her. But I gave her 6 tickets to 3 different performances. And I assume she used them. So, I have no idea. Anyway, portrayed Eddie. So, I got to Hair, and so, I don't know how I got to Hair. I was Rocky Horror on Broadway. I did Broadway Hair, and I did Hair for 6 months, and I was explaining my timelines. So, I can get from one story to another like that, Ken. So, I don't know if you did Eddie and Dr. Scott, but did I do? No, I didn't. But I'm going to. So, anyway, this is for you, Ken. Ready? Sing along. Oh, sing along. I don't know if you did the song in this key, but this is the original key from 46 years ago. Come on, Ken. Whatever happened to Saturday night? When you dressed up sharp and you felt alright. You don't seem the same since cosmic light came into my life. I thought I was divine. Now I can sing that, but the allergies are killing me. I'll be one too high for you. That's 46 years ago, and most singers couldn't even attempt to sing that in the same key. I got it coughed up, trying to get this out of here, because I want to sing something else. And it's not, I'm not hoarse. It's just all, excuse the expression, phlegm in my throat. Phlegm. So, if you played Dr. Scott, you would have sang this. From the day he was born, he was troubled. Oh, now he was a thorn in his mother's side. See, I'd have done a lot more gospel now. It was meant to be, and I would have gone, oh, he was a thorn, oh, in his mother's side. So anyway, and that was recorded 47 years ago. And most singers couldn't even attempt to hit a note in the original keys from 47 years ago. I can. I can sing all these songs in the original keys. You just can't go out on tour and unless you're, I don't know about Sinatra and those guys. I do know this, that they had to record all that stuff live. And I found out a little trick not very long ago that they did from somebody that was in a musician from that period, from the 40s. And what the singers did was they learned the songs a step higher, in a higher key. And then when they went in to record it, it was down a whole step. And so they would have worked really hard with that higher key and then come down the step. And then when they got to the point where they could overdub tracks, people would go ahead and record that step higher. So everything I have recorded was supposed to have been a step higher. And when we were learning the song, it seemed to be that it was. And then when I went to record it, it was very easy. And then when we went into rehearsals for Bad Out of Hell originally, I said, no, keep it in the same keys. After 2 or 3 weeks of rehearsals, I said, you know what, maybe we should drop that down a half step. Because you can't sing that song like Bad Out of Hell or For Crying Out Loud or Took the Words. Took the Words is actually harder than Bad, but because of the way it goes from note to note. It's a tougher transition. Bad transitions are not instantaneous. They go, you'll sing the verse of Bad, and then it goes down. Here, watch. sing along. Summers are screaming and the fires are howling way down in the valley tonight. There's a man in a shadow with a gun in his eye and a blade shining oh so bright. There's evil in the air and there's thunder in the sky, killers on the bloodshot street. On down in the tunnel where the deadly horizon, oh I swear I saw a young boy down in the gutter, he was starting to foam in the heat. Now here comes the transition. No, baby, you're the only thing in this whole world that's good and right. That whole transition's in the lower portion of the song, and then it kicks up high for the chorus. So my voice got clear for a second because of the cough drop. Thank you. And I went on the album. I always go. Hang on. Bloodshot streets. On down in the tunnel with it. I always go on down in the tunnel. And so I thought, just then, I was thinking, hello? I'm sorry. I got interrupted by my wife. She has a mask on, and I don't know what's going on. But anyway, and she wouldn't wear a mask with me. So anyway, I don't know where I was. I got interrupted. So I'm not sure where I was, and I apologize for that. Oh, because we're doing 5 or 6 shows a week, and you just can't sing like Bat Out of Hell in that key. Because at the end of Bat Out of Hell, on the record, I hit 3 high Cs. And we can only find, there may be, but we can only find one other piece of music that ends in 3 high Cs. And that's by Wagner. And it was written in the 1850s. He's a German composer. You probably knew that. So anyway, I'm going to keep reading. I own a tattoo shop. Ouch. Needles. And he is begging me to tattoo, I'm reading ahead, Bat Out of Hell album cover across his whole back. Ken, are you kidding me? Good Lord, you're the ultimate fan. I've seen some people with little tattoos. You want the whole cover? Come on, I'm looking at it. That's all red, and then you got the bike, and you got the white, and you got the bat, and you got the tower, and you got the blues, and you got the reds, and the grays, and the... Oh my God, are you kidding me? Well, if you do that, then all I can say is congratulations. You got a lot more balls than I do, Ken. So anyway, Ken, from me, from Christian, from your whole family, from everybody around you, we say to you a very happy birthday. I thank you for being a fan, and good luck with tattooing the entire Bat Out of Hell cover across your back. Ouch. So anyway, Ken, again, thank you, happy birthday, and keep rocking. Yeah.